Up YouTube, so this is my Dell Studio 1557 running Ubuntu Budgie, which is Linux by the way. And this is the original Wi-Fi card that came with that laptop. This laptop's from 2009. This is a Broadcom wireless N chip. Want to know something older? This Belkin wireless N notebook card, which went to my old laptop, which had 1 gig of RAM and 1 core processor. And that 1 gig of RAM was old school DDR, not DDR2, just regular DDR. The Toshiba, it was old as shit, it's dead, which is why I got this. Why am I bringing this up? Well, you'd think in 2017, if you buy something, the Wi-Fi card that's in it would be better than a Broadcom from 2009. Keep in mind, Broadcom is shit. And better than whatever the fuck this is. I know what it is, I'm just making a point here. This is old technology. These, you would slide it in a laptop. This black part would stick out the side. Hang on a second, I actually still have the laptop so I can show you. Laptop's fucking dead, but I can still show you how that works. So this is an old Toshiba from, let's see here. Does it say when it came out? Usually does on the back. No fucking clue, look it up. It says Toshiba Satellite A45 S120. Old as shit, as you can tell by the screen. This is dead, it's not going to turn on. The point is, your Wi-Fi card, you'd have this slot here. And then, sorry, I'm doing this with one hand. You take your Wi-Fi card, and that's how you'd connect to the internet. Keep in mind, this is old. It goes to this really old laptop. This laptop from 2009 took one of these. Progress. Excuse me. So you'd think in 2017, shit would be better. Well, you'd be wrong. Say hello to my Premiere Plus, which has the worst fucking Wi-Fi than what I just showed you. In fact, I can't tell you what Wi-Fi is in this because there's no record of it. And calling Roku customer support, they don't even have record of it. So, if occasionally I'll be watching something on HBO, and 30-45 minute video will take me an hour and a half to watch, because Roku decides, well, you've got 3 bars of signal. Let me go to settings here. Check connection, it's got a good connection. Yeah, it's got a good connection. So you'd think it would stay connected. It doesn't. Constantly having fucking problems with it. The other fucking problem I'm having with it is it keeps disconnecting my passwords from anything that needs a cable login. And now the most recent problem I'm having is with Verve. Sorry about that. Hang on, let me get this straightened out. So, if I go to my watch list, let's just play something random here. Just to show you that this works. Loading again. Working. However, Verve just added a new channel. And I thought that the problem was only with this new channel. And that problem is when you go into this menu, then you scroll down to, I don't know, Classic Nicktoons, and you go to this menu. Well, doesn't matter what you go to. See that circle? It's supposed to load. It's not, it's going to crash my Roku. Turns out it won't go into any submenu at all on Verve, so the problems with Verve. Now I know the problems with Verve here, and the rest of everything works on my Roku, but quite frankly, this is one of the reasons why I'm going to end up getting rid of this fucking thing. Because I've had nothing but problems with Roku, and it's still under warranty. It just crashed. Roku is still under warranty. What was Roku's suggestion? Well, it's under warranty. We'll send you a new one. How the fuck is that gonna help if the problem is with the software and not the hardware? And they couldn't answer that question. They really couldn't. And I tweeted about this problem because I thought it was just with Splat. Turns out it's not. I'll show you in a second. Roku slid into my DMs on Twitter. Weird expression to use, I know. And basically they had me uninstall Verve, reinstall it, put in my password. Another reason why I hate the Roku, because putting in your password is a pain in the fucking ass. Because you can't use a keyboard with Bluetooth or anything. No, you gotta use this remote and do the number thing, and you know how it is if you've ever used a streaming stick or anything that uses this remote and doesn't have a keyboard. So, hang on, let me go back into Verve. So I thought it was just with Nixplat. Turns out, if you go to any channel, and say Crunchyroll for example, and by the way, this was all working about a month ago. If I had to guess, I would say it's because of fucking AT&T just bought it. Usually that's a good place to blame is AT&T, because AT&T fucking sucks at doing anything. Which is, you know, I'm not against a company owning Verve, Time Warner, and pretty much owning the rights to everything I watch on TV. I don't give a shit. AT&T can own that. I don't give a fuck. So long as they don't fuck it up, and so long as they know that I'm never going to buy a fucking cell phone service from them. I have T-Mobile, I'm happy with my service. I've used AT&T. AT&T service is dog shit. In particular, if you go outside, your service is fucking great. Go inside a building, Roku just crashed again. Go inside a building, your AT&T service goes bye-bye. You get no fucking service inside a house, or inside any building for that matter, with AT&T. And that is why I do not have AT&T anymore. I used AT&T Go and Cricket, and they're both fucking dog shit. So I'm happy with T-Mobile. What I'm not happy about is when I got this Roku, they offered me a free month of DirecTV Now. And for whatever reason, DirecTV Now doesn't like when you use Firefox. And I'm not going to install another browser just for a free service. So I told them to go fuck themselves. You can keep your DirecTV and shove it up your ass. I wasn't going to fucking pay for it anyways. It was just nice to get a free month, but I never even got the free month because, you know, won't let me use a fucking web browser, which is fucking stupid. So, between all the problems I'm having with the Roku, I'm probably going to get rid of it because I'm just fucking sick of it. And, yeah, I'll be looking for something else here because, you know, customer service is no fucking help. And you know, with all the fucking problems, it's definitely the software. I mean, this thing just updates itself whenever it fucking feels like. There's no option to turn off automatic updates. And the updates are just making it worse. When I first got this thing was just shit. I could hook up my phone's mobile hotspot to it. And that's the Roku right there. On top of my Blu-ray player. You could hook up your phone's mobile hotspot to it, and then I found out a problem. If you change your hotspot name, and you delete the Wi-Fi network, or say forget the network on your Roku settings, it doesn't forget the network at all. It saves it to the cache or whatever the fuck this thing uses. So then you end up with problems connecting your mobile hotspot, and it takes about maybe 3 months to get your mobile hotspot connected again. Between that problem with the mobile hotspot, the fact that anything with a cable login constantly forgets its cable login, and I have to keep signing back in every fucking week. And now the problem with Verve, which, like I said, was working last month fine, not working anymore. The fact that, oh look, it just forgot the Wi-Fi again. Yeah, see? Good connection, my ass. The Wi-Fi in this fucking Premiere Plus from last year, like I just said, oh, it just reconnected, yay. Like I just said, the Wi-Fi connection in whatever the fuck this thing is worse than this Broadcom chip from 2009, and worse than this big-ass notebook card for Wi-Fi for that old piece of shit computer that doesn't even work. So I don't know what the fuck Roku is doing, but Roku can kiss my fucking ass because this is a pain in my fucking ass, And quite frankly, I'm sick and tired of calling Roku customer service and them not offering any fucking rational solutions and saying, well, we can give you more hardware because it's under warranty. The problem is with the fucking software. The software fucking sucks, and I don't know what the fuck to do anymore. I paid $80 fucking for this, and unfortunately, even though it's under warranty, I can't get my fucking money back. And I would really love to do that, because this is a fucking waste of fucking money. Don't buy a Roku, buy literally anything else. I'm gonna be exploring my avenues, because this just isn't cutting it for me anymore. This is a piece of shit. And so isn't this TV, but that's beside the fucking point. The point is, I'd rather put up with this old piece of shit Dynex than this piece of shit Roku. So, Roku, fix your fucking software and kiss my ass.